Hi guys, welcome to Charities Bubble USA. It's coming from work. My lips are so dry. I've had a long night. My name is Charity Nganga. This is Charities Bubble USA, your #1 channel, and I'm gonna do another video. Merry Christmas, guys. And when I go home, I'm gonna do another video. When I am home, I'm gonna go try and do a live video when I am at home. That way you know, like, you just see how we are doing. So it's Christmas morning. It's 7:46 a.m. in the morning. It's quiet, very quiet. This is downtown right now. It's quiet. I wish it was night. I would be able to maybe capture some lights, but it is it's early morning. There is no people, because everybody is at home and they are celebrating. Everybody is at home, they're celebrating. You can see, like, there is no one. I don't know, this place is for the homeless people. There is nobody there. I don't know if they're serving them breakfast or what's gonna happen. There is nobody there. There is no one there. Like, it is so quiet, you know, very quiet this morning in Wichita. 7:47 a.m. in the morning. Oh goodness. Yeah, so I hope that you are having a good Christmas. I'm sure right now it's 7:47 in the morning, so I believe it's around 3 or maybe around 2 p.m. During the day there. So most of you guys, if you were slaughtering a goat, you have already slaughtered it. If you were slaughtering some chicken, you have already slaughtered them. You have already celebrated with your family members. But mine, look at how that shop is decorated. I'm trying to see. I just passed it. So this is morning, Christmas morning here in downtown. There is no one. It's a holiday. It's a big holiday. I love Christmas. I do love Christmas because when we were little, we always looked forward to Christmas, because that's the day that you had a new dress. That's the day that they had to cook chapos. You know chapos? That's the day that they had to cook chapos. Maybe if you are lucky enough, you could get a kilo of beef, or a half kilo of beef. It didn't matter. But that was a very important day for us in Christmas. If you were lucky enough, you could get a dress and a shoe. I do remember those times very vividly, very well, when we were younger. But and I call myself blessed, because I live here in America, and it is it's an honor, and it's a privilege, and I have never taken it for granted, because when I wake up in the morning and I am healthy, I thank God, because I work in healthcare. I am a registered nurse, and when I look at my patients, I give thanks to God that I was able to wake up and I was able to go to work and attend to them. That building is very long. I was able to go and attend to them. I hope you can see how it looks. Like, it's just so quiet and nice, and it's good to come. And but if you came to walk around, it wouldn't be so fun, because there is nobody. And there you cannot make a left turn. There is that arrow that shows that you cannot make a left turn. So excuse me. I don't know what you guys did in Christmas, and I'm gonna talk about that on my live show. Like, what do you look forward to in Christmas? Because this is year 2023. It's coming to an end. And what have you done? For me, I have so many blessings to count, guys. I do have so many blessings to count. The first one is that I was able to finish school. I like to talk to you while you can see where I'm going. I'm going home. There's a parking garage there. There's so many garages here in downtown, because most people, here in this state, you have to have your car to drive. So the parking is like a must for so many places. And I've lost my thought. So what do you look forward to for Christmas? For me, I have so many blessings that I can count. The first one that I count is that I am alive today. The second one that I count is that I was able to go to school and finish. Guys, when I was doing my RN program, they had reached a point whereby I was lost. You know, I didn't know whether I was gonna go on, and I felt like the burden was too heavy. But I do thank God, and I thank everybody who supported me, and I was able to finish, and I was able to graduate, and most of all, I was able to do my licensing exam. That one is not easy, it's hard, and I was able to do it on the first try, and I passed. So that's something that I can thank God for this year in 2023. The other thing that I can thank God for is for my family members. I thank God for my husband, who has always been my #1 champion. He supports me on everything that I do. He's just amazing, guys. I also thank God for my children. I thank God for Eric. Eric has had a turnaround, 100% turnaround. And you see, I want to show you something. When you look under that bridge, you can see so many carts, so many carriages. Those carriages belong to people who are homeless. Some of them sleep under the bridge. You see that? Those people sleep under the bridge. Now they have made it like that, and then they are sleeping there in between those carts. They normally steal them at Walmart. They just walk with them, and that's where they put their belongings. So you have to thank God for the little that you have. So I was talking about Eric. He has had a turnaround, 100% turnaround, because at one point we felt like he was losing his way, and it's not that he was losing his way. Eric is a very, very good boy, but there was a time that we felt like he was never go back to school, he was never get his own career and all that, but he was able to turn around. He went to the Marines. I hope you guys saw that video that I did when he graduated for the Marines. And right now he's pursuing something different. He wants, excuse me, I still have that cold. It's coming, but it hasn't come because I have tried to attack it with medicine. So, and he's pursuing college. Soon he's gonna be graduating. I know that by the grace of God, he's gonna be graduating. So that's something else that I want to be thankful for. I just want to show you how quiet it is. Like there is nobody, but this is the highway. Of course, you don't expect to find people. And so when you look at right now, it's winter and all the trees are dry. It's a different season, and I want to thank. I have so much to be grateful about. So I want to. I'm grateful because I have a job. That I was able to finish school and I have a job. I always dreamt of working in a hospital, and I love what I do. I love my job. I love going to work. I always, I work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and every time I am going to work, I have this feeling that I want to go to work and I want to do my best. I'm gonna do a video to explain or to help you come to terms as to why I stopped. I had a career when I was in Kenya, and I stopped it, and I became a nurse. I think I should do a video about that, just so that when you are out there and you get an opportunity and maybe you want to change your career or whatever, you can change it because of experiences. Past experiences make us do things so that you can be of help to other people. You can be the best nurse, because when I would say right now, my kids are old. I would say they're old. I only have two babies. The others, when someone is a teenager, they are older. When I was younger and I was having my children, especially when I was in Kenya, I didn't get a very good reception, especially when I was going to have my children. And I don't know if you have watched that video about how I lost my children. And I feel like if I had the best care from the entire hospital, or if I had people who are telling me this is what's going on or whatever, maybe I would have done better. Maybe I would have done better. But life belongs to God. But at the same time, if you lose a life or for your child, and you know that the people who are involved in the care did their best, then you don't feel bad. But my voice wants to go away. But if you lose a life of a loved one and you know that someone somewhere did not do the right thing, then you feel bad, and you know that thing never gets out of you. So I'm going to talk about that in a different video, but this video I just want to be thankful for what I have, guys, because when I wake up in the morning, I go to work, I attend to my patients to the best of the maximum what I can do, to my best, you know what I mean. Sometimes you can have very difficult patients, patients who sometimes can be rude and whatever. I always take a step back and I tell myself, maybe I would be that person who is sitting on the bed or whatever, or maybe they have their own frustrations, they're trying to take them out on you, and that, you know, gives me that a calming atmosphere whereby I'm able to go on, because sometimes you can have challenges. Like this morning I was having a very hard challenge because I was trying to do my best, but at the same time the person that was trying to do my best was really not nice. And sometimes you feel like when you are under, it's something that we face all the time, especially as Africans, and most maybe migrants. When someone talks to you and they feel like you have an accent or something, and they feel like they can treat you the way that they want to. So what I do is that I always take a step back and I calm myself down, and and if I cannot go back to that situation, then I tell whoever is on top of me, or whoever is the supervisor, just to take over. So sometimes, especially when you are when you are, there are some people who really I don't know what I can say, but I try to put myself in their shoes. There are some people who are really very bad, and there are some people who are really very good, and there's nothing you can do about it. But being a nurse, I say it's a calling. It's a calling to be a nurse, to attend to people that you don't know. And nurses, they are blessed people, because here in America there's a tradition whereby you have to leave some private space for someone. One time I was talking to my 7-year-old Olivia, and she was telling me, "Mom, our teacher told us that we have, if the parent cannot be in their private space." So they know that there is a private space, but you find that when you are a nurse, when you are attending to those patients, you are allowed to, of course you have to ask permission when you are attending to them, but you are allowed to come to very close contact, very close proximity to your patients. And I had a very, very bad experience earlier before I came to the US, and I made a vow to myself, even before I went to nursing school, that I was going to be the best, and I strive to be the best in whatever that I do. So I'm grateful for that. I'm really grateful for my job. And let me turn my camera around. You guys can see how quiet it is. It's very, very, very quiet. I'm really not feeling very, very well. I feel, it's morning. I've taken so much medication that I'm not feeling good, but I'll be all right. It's Christmas morning. Actually, when I go home, I don't plan to sleep. I'm going to go cook for my family. We are going to do some cooking with Francis. We're going to go do some barbecue. And we'll do videos when we are, we're going to have a home evening time. My daughter Christine yesterday was like, "Mom, what are we going to eat for what are we going to set the table?" Because they love when we set the table and we put everything there and all of us are eating. Of course, we are going to miss our son. He's in North Carolina right now. But we are praying for him because he's going on with his studying. We are praying for him a lot so that he can have a good Christmas. And if you go to YouTube, and I know he's done a few videos. I was watching his 2 videos that he did for yesterday and I think for today, wishing his friends a Merry Christmas. If you haven't subscribed to his YouTube channel, kindly consider subscribing. There is also the new channel that I have started with Francis. That one is for our mother tongue. And we decided to do that so that we can reach more people. It's still growing. And like I said, if you feel like don't feel left out, because when I do videos there, most of the ones that we're doing there is kind of a repetition of what I have done on the Charities Bible, but those ones, they are in a different language, so that we can try and attract another crowd that do not understand English. You know, there are some people who really don't understand English, and they would like especially to know about the DV lottery. They would like to know about so many things. So that's why we have that channel. So if you understand that language, please go there. It's called Quemenya America, and you can subscribe to that YouTube channel. If you still haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe. Please subscribe to Charities Bible. I am looking forward to be at 20,000 subscribers, and I know that you guys are gonna help me to get there. So like I said, taking my blessings, because I like to count my blessings, and at the same time I wanted to show you guys how quiet, even there's not so many cars on the road. I'm almost to exit. This is a cemetery here. It's called Resurrection. It's a very big cemetery there. It's called Resurrection. But today we are talking about the birth of our Christ. You know, it's a good thing. You know, even when you have a baby, it's a good thing. So we celebrate Jesus' birthday today. And I hope that all of you had a good Christmas, you know. Even if you had very little, thank God for your life. Because there are some people who cannot even open their eyes right now. There are some people who cannot even stretch a leg right now. So guys, let us be grateful. So this side is a little bit quiet. Like I told you, this is a cemetery. It's a very big cemetery there. I really don't like passing through this way, but sometimes you know, when I want to pass a different road that I haven't shown you, so I do. And you find that there are not so many people around. It's quiet. It's early in the morning, and you know, everybody is happy. So guys, I want you to make a comment there and tell me what you did for Christmas, especially if you are in Africa and it's in the evening. If you live here in the US, what did you do for Christmas? You know, what did you do for Christmas, or what are you doing for Christmas? It's Christmas morning. It's 8:02. If we make it, we might be able to get to church. Church starts at 9. Excuse me. I sat down at work. I sat down in an area. I'm very allergic to a lot of stuff. So when I sat there, it was kind of very cold. And I do not do well in cold. Like when it's cold and stuffy. I don't mind winter a lot. Winter doesn't make me sick. But when a place is cold and stuffy, I can feel like it's very, very stuffy and there's no good circulation of the air. I start having bad allergies. So... because I knew that I was coming down with something, but I wasn't coughing last night. But this morning, oh gosh, I feel horrible. But I'll be all right. So I want you to comment there. Tell me where you went, if you traveled, if you went to the village, up country, if you went to see your family members. We plan to come to Kenya in summer, God willing, or maybe before spring ends, not necessarily summer. If you're able to come before spring ends, that would be awesome, awesome, awesome. We might be able to come. But what did you do? Did you cook? Did you go? Of course, most people like to cook at home. Did you meet with your cousins? You know, there's one thing that I know, and I really, you know, I really miss, you know, that family. You know, that extended family thing whereby you have your cousins, you have your grandmother, you have your aunts, you have your uncles, you have everybody. They meet together and they have stories that they're telling. They have their kids and all that. I really love that. But you don't have that here. That's one thing that you miss when you come to live here in the US, because you are not gonna You will have friends, like we have so many friends, but it's not like Africa. It's not whereby everything is social, or you're going for weddings, you're going for whatever. Then, you know, even a funeral, like everybody goes to a funeral. You can find like so many people in a funeral. Here you will go to a funeral and you will find only like 20 or 30 people, and that's it. So there is that social life that you miss, that part of the social life that you're not going to have when you come to live in the US. Maybe there are some Kenyans who meet in social gatherings, but sometimes if you're working, like for me, I normally work weekends, and you find that there are those gatherings that happen during the weekends that I'm never able to attend, because for me, I value going to work, and because these are the only 3 days that I can work, unless otherwise, then I feel like it's more important for me to go to work for now, you know, until I figure out if my schedule will ever change. But if it doesn't change, what comes first for me is my family. So guys, what I can do is just to wish you all the best. Happy guys, and I'll see you in another video. We might do a live, like we will do a live when I go home. I want to show off our Christmas tree. I want to show off what we are doing. We have never done, I think we only did once. When we did, we tried to do, actually I was starting the YouTube channel, and I did once, and it was good. It was really good. So today, and I do remember when I was doing it at that point, I think Francis was in Kenya, so it was only me and the girls. I can't remember where Eric was, but tonight we're gonna do one. We're gonna show you our Christmas tree. We've tried to decorate it, and it's a good one. It's a good one. So guys, I wish you all the best. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, my lips are very dry. It's excuse me, it becomes very dry when it's in winter. And I will see you in another video. Thank you guys. God bless you, and Merry Christmas.